welcome to Social Distance Learning, where I'm going to socially distance my tech learning on how to clean fiber. Cleaning fiber. Fiber is something we use every day, and as time goes on it'll get dirty and you'll have to clean it. So what we've done is we've pared down all of our fiber cleaning equipment down to one simple system that you'll use 90% of the time, plus a few extra things you'll use for some special circumstances. Most of the time when we're cleaning fiber, we're cleaning Neutrik. Neutrik is the workhorse of our shop, and this is a Neutrik connector. Neutrik connector has covers inside that are designed to keep the fiber clean. So first we have to open up the fiber chassis. We do this by turning this section, not this section. If we turn this section, we're twisting our fiber into a rope. So we open this section, and when that fiber is loose, we gently pull out the chassis, holding the spring in place so we don't lose the spring. The fiber is now revealed. We're going to pull out a new strip of tissue for cleaning. We're then going to spray it with our spray. Hand me the spray. Thank you. In the corner, and we're going to do a figure 8. That's now a wet cleaning, and now we're going to do dry cleaning on the dry cloth. Light pressure, no reason to push downward. We've now got clean fiber. When it's time to put the chassis back together, there is a wide slot in the top, narrow in the bottom. The wide slot corresponds with a wide slot that is also on the top of the chassis of plastic ferrule. And once those are together, we gently push together and twist. There's no reason to twist these very hard, just snug. We don't need to make it difficult for the next person. Now sometimes you get a newer piece of fiber. This newer fiber has a nice locking cap. And that locking cap also means that there's a lock on the twist. And that lock is a toothed ring located right here. And you need to pull that ring open so that you can then get the teeth to disengage and open up the fiber. And this one is very tight, so the last person did it very tightly. And I'm having a bad time with it because of that. Okay. And that's the reason why we don't need to twist these things so tightly. And open, well, we're going to repeat our process again. New piece of cloth, spray the corner, a nice little figure 8, and then another figure 8 to dry it off. And we now have clean fiber. Wide slot to the wide opening on the ferrule. And now when we close this, we're going to listen for a click. There's our click. I'm going to do it 2 more times. And that's all we need. It's closed. It's not going to go anywhere. But now it's not so difficult to open the next time. There are occasions where you cannot open up a Neutrik fiber so easily. In that case, you have to get to the back of the Neutrik input. Say you're in a hub room, or in this case, a green box. If that is the case, if it's a bonded pair, you can open up and clean the pair together. But if it's 2 separate pieces, I encourage you to open them up one at a time, and that way you can clean the fiber without getting it confused with another piece of fiber when you plug it back in. Because if you do, you will no longer have an operating piece of fiber, as the fiber lines receive and send have been reversed. Carefully insert in, have a clean fiber box. There are a few Neutsche connectors where you can't open them up easily. One of these crossovers or Neutsche barrels is an example. In this case, we have no choice but to use an insertion tool to clean the fiber. What we're going to do is we're going to use a key. You could also use a pen. And we're going to place the key in one of these 4 holes in the bottom. That holds it stable so that you can push this open and thereby open up the protective lids that normally keep dust off the fiber. Now that those lids are open, we uncap our fiber tool and place inside and just gently push, and you'll hear a click. That push and click is a ribbon of dental floss-like material rolling over the fiber and cleaning it. It is now a clean connector. Be sure to cap when done. There are 2 other types of fiber that we commonly use that need cleaning but can't be cleaned with this method. This is a SMPTE cable, and this side is the camera connection. And if you look inside, you'll see 2 white fiber strands, and there is no way I can get them onto this cloth. So instead, I have to use one of these technical toothpicks. I'll spray it lightly, and I'll gently put them over top of these white fiber ends. That is now a piece of clean fiber. This will be thrown out. It can't be used again. Of course, we cap these. The other end of that fiber, the type that's used for the RCU, has 2 tubes, and we have to get the fiber down inside the tubes. To clean these, we have to use these chem sticks. Pull out a chem stick. It has a tapered end that's designed to go precisely inside the tube and clean the fiber. Spray it. Insert into the tube. Gently turn. And you've now cleaned that fiber. Give it about 10 seconds to dry off. And once it's dried off, then we can plug it into another device. But we do want the fiber to dry off before it's plugged into something else. Almost any other type of fiber you run into can still be cleaned with our chem cloth. Here I open a new piece. Here I have a piece of LC, just a simple strand. I spray the corner. Again, the figure 8. And cap. Here is a piece of ST terminated fiber, which is exactly the same as LC, except it has a twist lock. And we'll do the same cleaning system. I'm using different portions of the cloth than we used before, so it's still clean fiber. And that, everybody, is how we clean the fiber we commonly use in the field. This has been Distance Social Learning Tech. Thank you.
Okay, and you stop it. That